What's up, y'all? We are at Crockett's this morning, and guess what day it is? It's float day, baby. And we're here at Crockett's. We're getting ready to go do Rush to the White River and kind of show you the board here. Today, the river is perfect. Highway 14 bridge, 5 feet. Beautiful. So, this is a float we set out to do a year ago, right about this time last year, and weather forecast had storms in it, which changed our plans. So we're back, going to try this again, and let me tell you a little bit about it. So Rush to the White River is a 25-mile float, which for most people is going to be a two-nighter. I know you can do it faster than that, and with the river at 5 feet. We're probably gonna have to take our time to make this a two-nighter, but when you do this, you should plan on 2 nights, and if you finish early, you finish early. But when I say it's 25 miles, it's straight through. There's no public takeouts, so once you're in, you're in. But we're gonna do something a little bit different. Most people, when they do this float, they take out at Buffalo City. We're not doing that. That's what most people do. We're not doing that. We're going to actually, once we hit the White, we're just going to go with the flow and go down river on the White River for about a mile to a place called Cartney. It's Cartney Access point, and that's where we're taking out. That's going to be, first off, it's easier. You don't have to fight the current, and also it's a shorter drive for Crockett's here. This video, go into the comments, and I've got a link down in the comments that's going to go to my blog post for this. It's going to have maps, it's going to have all the details for you. But basically it's a shorter drive for them, it's easier for us, and so that's what we're doing. If you want to see what that takeout looks like and how this is going to work, then you're going to want to watch the rest of this video and check that out. So got to get inside real quick and join the guys. We got to get all set up, so stick with us. All right, so there's Amanda with Crockett. Say hello, Amanda.
Good morning.
Tell us how awesome the river's going to be today.
It is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. So as usual, got Eric Miller, Neil Webb on the float today. Backflip David is on his way. He's going to meet us on the river, so we're getting all set up here, about to load up, hit the road. Here we are, Rush Access Point. The last time we were here, we were rolling up from our overnight trip from Maumee to Rush, and so now we're going to continue on down. First thing we're going to hit is Clabber Shoals, and you're probably going to see us get out in Portage around that from everything we've heard about it. Pretty rough. So before we go, I'll walk you through. So like I said, this is a two-nighter. You can see all the gear these guys brought. If you are a kayaker and looking to pack a little lighter or don't have much room, kind of show you some ideas here. This is by no means the right way or the only way. It's just how I do it. So kind of the same thing as last time. What we've got here, we've got a dry well here. Anything that fits in that portal goes into this dry area. 2-night cooler, or a 2-day cooler. That thing does not get opened. It's packed full of everything all the way to the top, including frozen water bottles, which last longer. This will last, if you keep it shut, it'll last 2 days. Today's beer and food is in this little cooler along with my chair. This it is a 60-liter dry duffel that was provided by Remote Designs. These guys. So Gatewood Brown, thank you for that. I've got a review on the channel and on the blog about this bag, so if you're interested in that, I'll show you more of it later. But if you're interested in this bag, let me tell you what, it's awesome, and there's going to be a link to that where you can see the video for it, a link in my blog post for that, for this bag, where you can go buy it. And then I've got clothes and anything else, dry stuff in this dry bag. This actually holds damn near everything. I mean, it's got my tent, my backpack, a lot of cooking equipment. I mean, anything I want to keep dry. And so that's it. See my fishing pole. We're gonna do a little fishing because this stretch is supposed to be world-class smallmouth fishing. So we're gonna check that out and give it a shot. So we're ready to go. We're missing Backflip David. He's gonna catch up with us later. So once again, great big thank you to Crockett's Canoe Rental for hooking us up today. They basically helped us out with some self-shuttling, and then they're gonna leave my truck for me down at the takeout, and we'll have it there Sunday. So it's time to get on the river. Let's get it. So pretty quick. Like, I mean, it doesn't take much time, I don't think. Once you put in at Rush, you're facing Clabber Shoals pretty quick. I think it's just around this bend. I've never been through this. I've heard a lot of things. Some people will say, oh yeah, you can do it, and then other people say, man, don't do it, just Portage. Coming around the bend, I'm not sure how close these shoals are. I'm going to be real careful, stick to the left side. Hopefully we've got good room to, oh, I see it down there. Yeah, we're going to get out. We're not going through that. But yeah, boy, you know, maybe if I didn't have all this weight on my boat, I might consider it, but even then, like, it's pretty sketchy. I mean, it's not so much the rapids as it is the undertow. That's what gets people, and that's what we're not going to mess with, is the undertow. So I'll give you a good shot of it as I walk by. You can call me chicken, you can call me what you want, I don't care. Fact is, I don't want to have a yard sale out here of all my stuff floating down the river, because we've got 2 nights to go. So, you know, play it smart, man. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, here you go. Here's a look at it. There's not even, I mean, it gets deep fast, and then you see those wells out there. We're not riding that, not with all this gear. And then right here, this tree is in the way. We can't even walk around this thing. So we're about to unload, carry our boats through dry ground down to the other end of this down there. Clabber Shoals. You don't know what it's like at 5 feet. This is it. If you're loaded down, I wouldn't go through it. Alright, well, that sucked. Probably can't tell on this video how far it is down, but it's good 100, 150 yards of carrying all of our gear over these rocks. That was not fun. So when it comes to Clabber Shoals, I'll tell you, man, I don't recommend hitting this when it's over 5 feet, because it's a tough portage. But we also noticed that so just on the other side, right over there, is another creek, and maybe we're just stupid. Maybe we just didn't know that was there. But instead of coming all the way down here past this thing, we could have gone over about 50 yards into that creek and then floated down. So, hey, you live and you learn, I guess. But there's my PSA for the day for anybody that's going to do this. That hasn't done it before. Try to portage this. Probably easier just to go straight across, pick up water over there, instead of trying to carry all your gear all the way down here. But anyway, we're done now. So we got our boats loaded up. We're ready to go again. So we're off. Off we go. What a calamity that was. Man, y'all aren't gonna believe this, but somewhere right after Clabber Shoals, I lost my fishing pole. I'm not happy about it. I don't know if it snagged one of those limbs there on the bank and pulled it out without me seeing it. Have no idea. But I am not happy because this is world-class smallmouth fishing down here, and I am missing it because I don't have a fishing pole now. Not gonna let it ruin the trip though. I mean, it sucks. Man, I am kicking myself for that, but hey, look, it's Friday, not a cloud in the sky, it's 75, and I'm on the Buffaloriver for 2 nights. So life could be worse. So we just stirred up a bald eagle. He was in these trees right beside us, and we didn't even know he was there, and he took off flying. But check it out, he's right down here in this tree. There he is, right there. Right there. Hopefully he'll stay there when we roll by. There he is. Let's see if it takes off again. There he is. America. Big old bird. Big old bluffs up here though, man. More of it. So this whole thing just connects. Nice. There's big wave trains here. So just a little bit more about the Remote Designs 60-liter dry duffel. So I already have a review on the blog about this, so I'm not going to go through all the features. You can find that, but I do want to show you this sucker. Floats because it's airtight, and I've got everything in here. So yeah, really digging this bag, man. It's awesome. So we have stopped for day one. Found us a good campsite up here, and we're about to set it up. Set up some tents, find some firewood, get some dinner going, and chill out. Probably hard to pick this up on video. You hear that noise? That squealing noise? There's an eagle. So there's 2. We've counted 4 that are somewhere roosting up close to that. We've seen 4 different ones at one time. Sorry, I'm zoomed way in and it's hard to control the camera, but there's 2 bald eagles. And I know there's 2 more around here. We've seen them all. They've been down there making a lot of noise. Try to get some on video flying around. There goes another one. Here he comes. There it is. Bald eagle. Oh, there goes another one. Woo, man, it got chilly last night, and look who showed up in the middle of the night. Backflip David shows up with his stove. We got coffee going. We still got coals from the fire last night, but got a little bit chilly, and we got, probably can't see on video, we got smoke on the water out here. But yeah, come on, son, warm it up. There's the eagle, one of them anyway. He's right there. He just flew up and lit in this tree. There's two more. There's three of them up there now. Oh, they're talking.
They might be.
Wow, the noises, man.
There's two in that tree right there. Yeah, man. And then this one over here.
I've never heard them make those noises like that.
That's Eric.
That was pretty awesome.
Dave, come here and kill this.
All right, night one in the books. Goodbye to the Eagle's Nest. Day two. Off we go. So yesterday we only covered about 4 miles because we wanted to give David a chance to catch up to us before dark. And so we got to make up a lot of ground today. We need to do 12 to 15 miles today. So a little less stopping, a little more paddling, and you know, try to end up somewhere close to Leatherwood Creek. These guys see 2 eagles and now all of a sudden they're the most patriotic dudes I know. Here he goes. You got Lee Greenwood and Uncle Sam over there. We did just see 2 eagles take off from these trees and flew about 2 feet off the water and went downriver. I'm positive we're gonna see them again. So this is my first time on the lower Buffalo Wilderness area from Rush to the White River, and I don't know, I think I had a different idea of what this was gonna be. To me, and not in a bad way, but to me, I think I thought that it got a little bit different, you know, like maybe it was wider, more shallow, more, maybe not, you know, as many bluffs and things like that. Completely wrong. This section so far really looks like the rest of the Buffalo from, you know, Tyler Bend on down. Looks the same. But so far we have not seen another person out here, not a soul. It's just been us 4. Man, look at this, we are cruising. Man, I've got my feet kicked up. Just steer, baby. That's how I like to float. Just steer. There we go. Check out these bluffs, y'all. Dude, these bluffs are huge. Man, some really amazing bluffs along this section. I know I keep talking about it, but wow, dude, they're just, I didn't expect this. This is just beautiful down here. We think we're coming up on Big Creek at the end of this next straightaway here. We're kind of in the middle of a great big turn. Kind of takes us back the complete other direction. A lot of those down here. So we'll probably be making a break pretty soon. All right, it's break time. We just passed through, I think it's called Coldwater Hollow or Cold Spring Hollow, and we're at the confluence of Big Creek. So this flowing up here is Big Creek, and then there's the Buffalo. So this point right here, this is just about the halfway point, or pretty close to halfway from Rush to the White River. So I'm going to drop a pin right here, and I'll have these coordinates in the blog post, and along with a few others, points of interest. Pretty good place to camp, really, especially right over there across the way. I mean, you know, you pick it, man. They're everywhere. This stretch of the river, man, there's not a bad place, really. So, and away we go. Good stop. Big Creek. And we've got the second half of this float still ahead of us. But we've got great flow. Look at this. I mean, we're moving. So let me talk about this guy right over here. Backflip David. So this guy was late to the party. As y'all know, if you've been watching this whole video, you know, shows up middle of the night, not middle of the night, about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. When we finally found a cell signal, we texted, tried to get messages through to David. Hey, don't paddle through Clabber Shoals. You need to, you know, portage around. You know, we told him everything we learned. Don't paddle through it, man. It's dangerous. He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, I won't. Well, so gets there last night and tells us, yeah, I paddled right through it on his paddleboard. Now he had to sit down. I don't blame him, but I think David's mindset was, so here's the thing, David didn't get on the water until about 6 or 6:30 last night. So, you know, 2 hours before dark, David gets on the water to come catch us. I imagine his mindset was, I don't have time to take all this crap off of my paddleboard, portage over, set everything back up. I'm just gonna take my chances. Dude paddled through Clabber Shoals. The thing we showed you at the beginning of the video, paddled through unscathed. Dude's a maniac. Now, listen, I'm not telling you that you should do that, okay? So I don't want anybody going on there saying, well, our own backyard said that you can do a paddleboard through Clabber Shoals. No, I did not. That's not what I'm saying. Do not do that. I had to sit down. He had to sit down. And David, look, man, this dude has paddled a ton, okay? He's good. So no, don't, just because I said that, don't do it. I'm not encouraging you to do it. If it's where you can make it on the left side, hey, go for it. But I am not encouraging people. Just make that very clear. Not because I don't want to be responsible for accidents. So, anyways, but that guy right there, maniac. He did it. Man, look at this. Look way up there at these bluffs. I mean, look at these rocks. Let's see, Too cool. Up there looks like a cave. Wow, man, that is too cool. Man, this spot right here. I mean, I know we just took a break like a mile and a half ago, but how do you not stop right here? Look at this.
Tell him twice, look.
Jeez, man. Look at this sky, too. Complete bluebird of a day. Not a cloud to be seen. It's supposed to be about 80 degrees today. Turquoise water. I mean, we kind of nailed it on the timing. Got a little chilly last night, but otherwise, couldn't have picked a better weekend for this. So I just looked at my Gaia GPS, and this spot right here, this is a bend in the river. This is Bear Hollow. But wow, man, this spot here, incredible. Leaving Bear Hollow, heading on down the river. And we've got a couple more hours of floating because the flow here this weekend is, man, I mean, we're just covering some ground big time. We could have done this float a lot faster, but we were dead set on making it 2 nights. So we're gonna float a couple more hours. We're gonna get at least to Leatherwood Creek, and after that we'll start looking for a good campsite. Get up there hopefully in enough time where we can just set up and chill out, kind of like last night. We had originally planned to float until about 4 o'clock, but good chance we'll make it to Leatherwood way before then. So it looks like we might just have an afternoon to just hang out, enjoy this weather. I mean, look at this river. Dude, come on. This is beautiful. These bluffs up here. Sure would be nice if I had a fishing pole. Can't believe I dropped my fishing pole somewhere. Golly, man. Complete failure. All right, so we're pulling up here on Leatherwood Creek. Leatherwood Shoals. Somewhere up here is Leatherwood Creek that pulls in here on the right. And we're gonna pass by that, hit these shoals, and then we're going to find a good camp spot. So, there we go. So this is Leatherwood Shoals. We're gonna run this. And then we're gonna hit river left and find a good camp spot. So I'm looking for a spot with camp with some firewood. And I think I see a good spot for us right up there. I think this is gonna be it. Day 2 in the books. That is Leatherwood Shoals right down there. And check it out. We've got quite a view here from this campsite. Look at this bluff, man. Back it out so you can see it all. There we go. Yeah. So everybody's setting up camp. Got Neil up here. Setting up camp. We got tents, tents, and David's hammock. So, pretty nice spot. And about to finish setting up here and take a break, go grab some more firewood, and then it's time to relax. Day 3, up with sunrise. It's going to be coming right over those hills. River looks good. It's dropped a little bit overnight, kind of like yesterday. Maybe down another foot or so. Still got some good flow though. So really hoping that lasts all the way until the takeout. Got a little morning campfire going. Everybody getting warm. Got our coffee going here. So we're gonna get some breakfast going. Get back on the water soon. Time to get on the water. We're getting loaded up here. We got about maybe 6 or 8 miles, something like that, to the takeout. Hopefully we'll have good flow. And that's going to be it. Probably, I don't know. I expect about 3 hours. So, nice short day. Wrap up this float. Last section. Let's get it. Off we go. Last section. This is from Leatherwood to Cartney on the White River. On the way, we're going to see Elephant Rock. It's going to be up here around this bend, next straightaway on the right. I've never seen it, obviously, since I've never been here, but looking forward to that. Check that off my list. Man, it's so quiet here. Nothing but birds and water. So we're going to cut this corner because you see that flow up there taking you right into a tree. I think I can maneuver, but I don't think these guys with this, their canoe is so heavy that I don't want them to get into that tree and flip over. So we're going to get some speed up here and go right through this corner just like this. Stay out of that flow. See that tree? Better stay out of that. I mean, I could duck, but those guys have a lot of weight, man. So I don't want them getting in that. Or these rocks over here. Let's turn around, make sure they're good. Yep, there they are, they're good. Okay, everybody's good. Ah, there's the Elephant Rock. We're straight ahead. Come the guys, so we just went through that chute, and I think I screwed up the video on my GoPro. I think I was in the wrong mode. We're gonna stop right here because there's the big Elephant Rock. There we go. That's cool. That's a Arkansas outdoors bucket list item for me. See this from the river. So we'll sit here and chill for a minute, get some pictures, and head out. Off again. Gonna roll right by the Elephant Rock. Looks like that cave goes way up in there. Alright. Ah, I got a nice campsite up there. Yeah. On we go. Them jokers went that way and got stuck in the shallow water. I saw this over here and said, oh, lucky day. David should be popping out right here somewhere. Maybe not. There he is. Man, this is pretty out here. Well, we've got this long bend and then a right-hand turn, and we'll be getting really close to the White River. And I'm really kind of surprised at how much flow is still in this. I mean, it's still moving pretty decent. There's been some spots we've had to paddle a little bit more, but not as much as I expected. The water's crystal clear down here. It's starting to look a little bit like the White River does. Well, I spoke a little too soon back there talking about the great flow. It was good, but we got hit right in the face with a headwind and really slowed us down. It was some tough paddling back there for a while, but here we are. This turn, you see here, looking at the GPS, I believe this right-hand turn is the last one, and then we'll go hit a little straightaway there, and we'll be dumping into the White River. All right, well, here is the confluence of Buffalo River into the White, and everybody will tell you that when you're finishing this and you're going to take out at Buffalo City, you really got to hug the left side. And that's true, because if you're going over there, then I'll show you if I can. I'm not sure, because we're going this way. All right. And by the way, when you get down here, it's pretty flat water. It's a lot of paddling. But so you got to be over there on the left side if you're going to Buffalo City, because it's already starting to pull me down. So you've got to get across over there. Hang on. You got to fight the current, get across that, and then go down a chute and then across again. So there's a little island out there. So there's a lot of current to get across, and you're headed over there towards those houses. And somewhere over there is a takeout. It's not easy to get to. And that's what everybody says. And so that's why we're just gonna keep going right down here onto the White River. And we're just gonna go with the flow. We're not gonna fight the current. We're gonna go with the flow. The other part of that is this access point down here that we're gonna hit. It's a much easier shuttle for our outfitter. Crockett's canoe rental and Harriet. We're gonna float on down, and home free we are. So we'll see you at Cartney. Well, I said we'd see you at Cartney, but I thought I'd show you. Here comes the main channel of the White. So we're getting pulled in pretty quick here. Let's see. But yeah, once you hit the white, as you can see, this river moves pretty fast. So, you know, be safe out here. You can see it's not deep, at least not at this part. There are some deep spots in the White River, but you know, if you're not a good swimmer, probably put your life jacket on. I think we're getting close to the takeout here at Cartney. According to the GPS, we should be right on top of it. So we're gonna hug the right. You see these shoals here and really shallow water, you need to be looking for it. One thing I'm gonna say is this is a long way from where the Buffalo empties into the white. It's a long float down here. Like, it doesn't look like it on the map, but it's further than it looks. I mean, we've had pretty good current, but it's not as strong as what I thought it was. And we're all ready to go. So we were just talking about it, and we all kind of think that it might just be worth it just to fight the current there at Buffalo City and just take out there. This is a long way down here. The only, you know, the plus side to it, it's gonna be a whole lot cheaper shuttle for Crockett's to take out here, because it's just a much shorter drive for them. But from a paddling standpoint, man, I don't know, it's close. Like, I might just as soon take out at Buffalo City and just fight to get across there, you know. But to each his own. Either way, it's been a fantastic float. All right, so as you're coming up to it, as you can see, it's real easy to miss. So you better have it marked in a GPS and know when you're getting close, because you're gonna pull up, the ramp goes away from you. So pull in here, and here we are. All right, that's it. We're loaded up. So like I said, 3 days, but really is more like a total of about 13 hours of floating, because we stopped and we camped early and we hung out and we took our time. We could have done this a lot faster, but we didn't want to. So there you go. That's rush to the White River and a little extra, about an extra 3 miles down here to Cartney here on the White River. So we'll talk to the guys here. All right, fellas. What do you think about that float?
Great.
Excellent.
Good times.
Good
Perfect
times.
weather for it. Good weekend.
Glad
great
we did
water.
it.
Good flow. Bluffs are impressive. Food was
Dude,
good.
yeah, big time, right?
Company was okay.
Food was terrible.
Company was barely okay.
Oh man, worst crew ever.
On-screen talent.
America.
Yeah, this is our on-screen talent right here. Notice
We're
who's not
expecting
ever on
tens and
camera.
Tens of views.
This guy. Tens and tens of views, y'all.
Low production budget. This is what you get.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. Rush to the White River. Thanks for watching.